Okay, you enjoying yourself so far? Yeah, it's pretty good, isn't it? Could we have the three presenters to come up now then, because we're going to take hopefully a few questions to each of you. Anybody like to kick us off with a query?
Hi, it's a question for the first presenter. Sorry, I don't remember your name. Have you thought about developing a practical framework with your finding or building on another framework that you might have come across?
Well, I think certainly the recommendation from my study is that we do look towards a more intergenerational care model. I'm not a practitioner by background, but I'm working with a charity in the south of England, and we're going to work together on ways in which the findings from my study can feed into the practice that they perform and the service that they provide to try and help people to live better.
Okay, another question, please. All right, we're very dependent on you good guys to help us out here to make sure that everybody's getting some query one way or another. So we're going to have to wait until you come up with a query. Somebody want to have a go? Yep, this young man.
Hi, this one's for Enrique. What sort of in practitioner, to what level has this move from weakness to inhibition-focused treatment been implemented at all yet?
It has been addressed in the 90s, but it has been addressed maybe in 2 studies and not many other studies so far. And it's quite interesting because it is a very important mechanism we know from other knee injuries, but not from this one. So to be honest, it has almost not been addressed so far.
Okay, and finally we've got Diana, an Alzheimer's disease. Somebody want to? Yes, very good.
Yeah, a question for Diana. Will your research come up with any preventative advice for how we can prevent getting Alzheimer's ourselves?
The thing is that with Alzheimer's, you don't have to get the symptoms, you can get it before you know that you have it. So there are certain tests that are already taken, like, MRI, CT scans, like genetics. So the problem is that we can't identify, like, we can get the onset of the disease even 10 years before the symptoms occur. So that's why it's very important to find, because we are looking at from a different angle of research, as the main research at the moment is focusing on these abnormal accumulations of tau and beta amyloid in the brain. So all these current drug researchers are trying to see how to get rid of these abnormal accumulations, but nobody has looked at these particular pathways, as I explained in my talk. So perhaps if we get any drugs that might work to rescue autophagy, then in a few years' time, if they get through clinical trials, we might be able to do something big.
Okay, I think these also need a very good round of applause.